Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. Just 15 minutes ago, 18 minutes ago, uh, we had Ready Go Politics did a very good video on a on just 20 minutes ago in regards to a statement that Clay Travis, a political commentator, has reported that suburban woman, uh, white suburban woman that decide elections. Ready Go Politics made a very good video, basically that uh, this isn't the case. And I think he is absolutely correct. If you haven't already, please watch this video. I can link it in the description for you guys to check out. He'll probably go more better in depth in it than I am, but let's just go ahead. I'm not going to play it, of course, for copyright reasons. So, of course, the video will be linked in the description. So let's take a look and see in this presidential election projection map of the current polls, basically here. Yeah, I think he is right, because they kind of don't. I can see why Travis Scott would think that white suburban woman do, but the thing is, white suburban woman, you gotta be really specific on white suburban woman and what that means, right? White suburban woman, what does that mean? Well, white suburban woman means, in general, you have to refer to a married white suburban lady or a non married white suburban lady. Let's see. 2020 has a voting demographics. Here we go. So voting demographics, it shows overwhelmingly. Let's see if there's gender. Yes, 57% of women vote Democrat. That's something to keep in mind. 57, that's a double digit margin. While we have for men, it's 53%. That's not a double digit margin here. So 53%, that's less than less of a big margin for women. 53% going for Republicans. But now we take a look at married unmarried woman, 58%. For I think this is regards to both men and women. Unmarried woman, 62% votes Democratic. Unmarried men, 52%. And then we have married men, 55%. Married women, just by a little bit, 4-point advantage for the Republicans. Republicans have a 4-point advantage for married women. So, yes, not Travis Scott, what am I thinking? Clay Travis needs to be a little bit more specific on suburban women decide elections. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, in this case, Clay Travis is advocating that Nikki Haley be, as you know, Donald Trump's running mate. You see, it doesn't always work like that. And the moment we gotta choose someone, regardless of their gender or their race, regardless of that, and choose them by their performance, their well favorability by the public, and if you know for sure they're going to do a good job. Democrats, and that's the thing, Clay Travis was a former Democrat, and he has that mindset of the former Democrats where he goes and says, you know what, we're going to nominate people regarding their race. I think people like people of color more in the name of diversity. Let's get a person of color in there. Oh, I think we need more women. People say we need more women. Let's get a woman in there. And it doesn't necessarily work like that. Kari Lake is a woman, and the Democrats hate her. They say Democrats cry, "Oh, go elect more women," and then we give her Kari Lake, and they go and say, "No, not Kari Lake." Like seriously. So it's really very in the nutshell, Democrats, when they say go elect more women, they say they're specifically meaning, oh, go elect women that have our values, right? They can't even define what a woman is in their definitions. The definition is woman is anyone they want, anyone that agrees with them in their case. They can't define what a woman is. They will literally say Kari Lake isn't a woman because it not in their mind, because she doesn't embrace feminine values. So yes, keep in mind, yes, the marital status when it comes to and the said people here. So yes, and when it comes to both men and women, unmarried, overwhelmingly of unmarried individuals vote Democrat. It's pretty much said that, you know why? Because unmarried individuals, they're usually younger people. Now I think there should be a another poll on a widow or someone if you're formerly married or you have been divorced or you have lost a loved one. And what poll would that be? But apparently it does not have. It has religion. We go by religion, white evangelical, age. Very interesting, by the way, how the age gap goes. Yes, 18 to 24 is ultimately the ultimate overwhelming majority, 65%. But I wish this went with age too. 65 and older. Not by much though, because there's 47% love their Medicare, they love their Social Security, they rely on that, and they believe the Democrat lies that Republicans are trying to get rid of it. So yeah, I understand that there's 47% of people, 47% of elder Americans that really are focused on, as you know, this said election. So yes, this is, as you know, polls from the 2020 election 4 years ago. Will it be different? I don't know. Usually these polls don't change by much. So basically, responding to Red Eagle Politics video, I can see why he is saying this, why he's going after Clay Travis. And, he's just being an advocate for Nikki Haley. It's I'm not really I don't really think he is in for Trump. I don't really think he's in for Haley. I think he's really just throwing in an idea, as you're saying here. But yes. This is 2016. Let's just kind of take a look before we conclude our video. Yeah, I mean, in 2016, same deal. 54% woman, 52% men for Republicans, 54% for women. Married and unmarried. Married couples, 52%. Unmarried individuals, 55%. Married men, 58%. Married woman, however, is 49%. Because they're going in for Hillary. Yep, they're going in for Hillary. Which is understandable. So that changed actually in 2020. Republicans saw gains in 2020 when it came to getting married woman in the poll. Non-married men, 46%. Trump is lost by 1 point. Non-married woman, 61%. Yeah, so that pretty much concludes it. So unfortunately, can I go around and say, oh, there's a racial demographics and sexual demographics by U.S. state? It's not going to work like that. It's constantly changing. I don't think we can find out which sexual majority is in each state, personally. And I will tell you this: getting Nikki Haley into the office as vice president or a running mate for Trump isn't going to change anything. Nothing. I promise you. I mean, people don't like Kamala Harris. They don't like her because she's a Democrat. They don't like her because she's a woman. And I'm not saying there's a lot of good women politicians that are really strong leaders. Overall, she's very awkward. Don't nominate awkward politicians. They are an embarrassment. And ultimately, Kamala Harris, she's a poor fighter. Like, seriously, she has nothing. And she constantly cries victim all the time. And she uses her race and her sexual identity to manipulate. And that's why she is unpopular. Nikki Haley is becoming the same way. She's learning from the vice president. And that's why I'm saying, no, of course you're going to attract no voters. So don't do it. I swear you, Trump's going to lose voters if Nikki Haley is chosen as a VP. Anyway, what are your thoughts in regards to Red Eagle Politics' video? I think he's doing really well. His predictions are very accurate this year. I applaud him for this. He's starting out the year great and strong. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next political episode.